Mexico has very different problems. So one of them is the garbage. This is a problem that is really increasing in these years. But how can we solve this problem? The main reason of this is the people. They don't have a good education, and the behavior, they just throw the trash everywhere they can do it. But for this, we try to solve this problem doing a new project named Recover the Green. So I'm going to pass to my friend America. She's going to explain what we're going to do.
The law number 122/99 say that people can't throw trash in the street. So what we want to do is that the government put a lot of dumps in the street that help us to separate the trash. It is a sustainable plan because the government don't have to do a lot of things, only put the dumps, and the people have only to throw the trash where it's supposed to be.
So I will be presenting the agenda we make. So in January, the objective is to separate the organic and inorganic trash. So this is so important because people don't do that, they mix everything. So it's easier to make like the organic to separate it because only like the 10% is used because it's also mixed. That's stuff. The activity we should make to get to this goal is to put different trash containers with separators, and the strategy is put those containers in places where the trash is more generated to like control. In February, the objective is reduce the use of fertilizers. This is so important because a lot of people use fertilizers and they contaminate the soil and everything. The activity is create a natural compost, and the strategy is make the people think that this is a very good thing to do, and ask the people to help to the recollection by doing a conversation presentation that this is wrong, why, because people sometimes don't understand, so it is so important to make them understand and know. Is by so in March the thing to do is reduce the quantity of produced trash. The activity to get to this goal is by cycle. So this is so important because people doesn't really know about how not recycle, because people doesn't know how bad is that we don't recycle the waste. So to make campaigns, it will help the people to understand better. In April, the objective is make the soil more green. The activity is like a lot of plantations, and the strategy is make a campaign for people to adopt a tree or get people together to go to plant trees. The objective is to eliminate the trash in the streets. And the activity is obviously to go to the streets and recollect them. Then also a strategy is unite people to go to the streets and collect trash, because there's a lot of trash in the streets, in parks, in a lot of places. In June, the objective is to take off all the trash in the stores, and the activity to make that is to make the people that don't throw away trash. This is one of the most important things. Talk to the people, because it's not worth it if you do it and the people continue using. I mean, it will be a change, but the same people that threw away trash won't know about it, and you have to talk to them to make them understand. The strategy is to present a card in any institution that can help us to the application of fines. This is one of the steps that how people is not changing. So I mean, it's an alternative to make fines for the people if they do something wrong for the environment. They pay for it. In July, the objective is to create conscious activity. Is make presentations, campaigns to talk to them. This is very easy to do, but it's difficult to them to make they get it. Like make them feel that it's going very wrong what we're doing, like in here, and we need to change because the environment is so affected. In August, and the strategy is to contact a campaign expert in the topic to talk to the people. So the objective is reduce the use of pesticides. The activity is use more biopesticides, and the strategy is make them more publicity. So this is a good step to make a lot of marketing, because people when they see a product and it helps, maybe they will get it and they will start to buy it. In September, the objective is to make the people buy more ecological products. The activity is to make more marketing, and the strategy is use social media campaigns, people related with the topic, and also one of good step is to make famous people to talk about it, because when they see a famous person talked about contamination, they will help. When a famous person tells you your thing is right and you follow it. In October, the objective is to make that the companies start to decreasing their contamination. And activity is make conscious, and the strategy is create a campaign. I know there's a lot of campaigns, but the campaigns are the one that will help, because, like I said, talking to people is the best way. In November is not the excessive cut of trees. So this is so important, because people think that a full world full of trees, but no, there has to be some places where there are not trees. And the strategy, no, the activity is talk to associations that can help. This is very important. There are a lot of associations that can help. A strategy is to make a campaign, In December, no more exploitation of this ground, of the soil. Initiative will be make conscious about the sembrati, the excessive, make conscious that the excessive sembrati is bad, and implement strategies. So a very important step is to talk to the people that know about the ground, and how it's affecting and how it's contaminated, to make the people learn.
The conclusion of this is, like as my partner say, is that the main problem of our communities is the contamination, well, no, the pollution of the soil. And what we learn about this project is that we are doing like a lot of damage to our planet and the soil too, and we have to take care of it. What we learn about the community is that sometimes, like as a community, we don't do the right, but if we join us like together as a community is, we can like do a better thing for our planet. And what we learn as a person is that yes, we are doing like a lot of damage to our planet, like in general, and we have to take care of our planet, because the planet is not gonna end, but we are going to get extinct by our own fault. So it's like so important to take care of our planet in general.